Hello, teacher. Hello, classmates. My name is Roberto Ortiz, and today I'm going to be talking about Lexicon. Now, I'm currently studying the course called Syntax and Teaching Grammar. Now, we have 5 different kinds of verbs. The first being transitive, the second being intransitive, the third being ditransitive, and the fourth and fifth being copula and linking verbs. Now, first we're going to be reviewing what is each different kind of verb. For instance, a transitive verb is a verb that requires an object to receive the action. Now, for example, in this situation, I need, for example, if I'm writing a sentence, I need to be able to have something like an object to be able to complete the sentence. And for example, I am playing the guitar. We need to know, for instance, what I am playing. It can be a guitar, it can be any kind of instrument. So I need to be specific in this example. In the second, intransitive verb. An intransitive verb does not take an object. Using an object immediately after an intransitive verb will create an incorrect sentence. Now, this is the complete opposite of what a transitive verb is. Now, an intransitive verb means that I don't need an object in order to complete my sentence. I can complete it without an object. Third, a ditransitive verb. Now, what is a ditransitive verb? It is a verb that takes both a direct object and an indirect object. Now, in this instance, I can have both an indirect and a direct object in a sentence. Now, finally, a copula and linking verb. Now, what is a copula verb? It's a special kind of verb that is used to join an adjective or a noun and complement to a subject. Now, these two verbs are basically the same, but have kind of little differences. Now, for example, a linking verb connects the subject of a sentence with a verb that gives information about the subject. Now, as we can see, these two verbs have a special relationship with each other. Now, in this time, I will be sharing you a story of when me and my parents went on a trip to the zoo. Now, and it was early Sunday morning when my parents decided that we should go to the zoo. Now, I've highlighted each and every one of the verbs with different colors. For instance, I've highlighted the transitive verb with green. I've highlighted the intransitive verbs with red. I've highlighted the copula and linking verbs with blue, and I've highlighted which is the ditransitive verbs with yellow. So, for instance, the transitive verbs, as I said before, are very important. They need an object in order to complete the sentence. So, for instance, in this case, I said my mother took us to the pool. So, the verb is took while the object is pool. So my mother took us to the pool. Now, the second transitive verb is Jack will release 30 fish. Now, the verb is release. Release meaning that he will let go. And fishes, 30 fishes. So what will Jack let go? 30 fishes. Now, for the intransitive verb, meaning I don't need an object in order to complete my sentence. So, I've highlighted the intransitive verb with red. So, in this case, the intransitive verb is the animals arrived safely. The animals arrived safely. So, as we can see, I haven't provided a destination, a location to where the animals have arrived. So that's why it is an intransitive verb and a sentence also. The red The other red one, which is also intransitive, is the giraffes returned quickly. The giraffes returned quickly. The verb being returned quickly. Now, as we can see also, I haven't provided a destination or a location to where the giraffes have returned, to where the giraffes have returned. Now, the blue one are the cupola and the linking verbs. Now, the penguins are getting older. The penguins are getting older. Now, as I said before, these two verbs are for the comparison of two or more nouns or adverbs. For example, the penguins are getting older. Penguins are getting older. We have the verb to be, which is also something that is very important in these kinds of verbs. Are. The penguins are getting older. The next one. He became a zookeeper. He became a zookeeper. And for the final sets of verbs, we have the ditransitive verbs. Now, the ditransitive verbs. Ashley sent me a gift. Ashley sent me a gift. And we have the zookeeper gave us the letter. The zookeeper gave us the letter. Okay. We move on to what is called subcategorization. Now, for the first two, we have what is the transitive verbs. My mother took us to the pool. My mother took us to the pool. As we can see, the verb, as I highlighted, is in red, while also the noun phrase is in red. So the verb is took, and the noun phrase is pool. Jack will release 30 fishes. As we can see, we kind of follow the same format. Release is a verb and fishes is a noun phrase. Now, as we continue, we have the intransitive verbs. Now, here we see a sentence, which is the same as a text, as the reading passage. The animals arrived safely. The animals arrived safely. Now, arrive is our verb. Arrived is the past of arrive. So, arrive and verb arrived. Plus, now it's not a noun phrase, but now it is adverbial phrase. It's an adverb. So, safely is an adverb. As we continue, the giraffes returned quickly. Returned, the past. Return, the present. Verb is returned, and quickly is also another example of an adverb. So, it is an adverbial phrase. Next, we move on to the next things, subcategorizations. We have an example. Ashley sent me a gift. Ashley sent me a gift. Sent, a verb, a gift, and gift is a noun phrase. The same format. The zookeeper gave us the letter. The zookeeper gave us the letter. We have gave, which is a verb, and letter, which is a noun phrase. Now, these two sets, as I said before, is a ditransitive verb. These two are ditransitive verbs. Now, as we move on, the penguins are getting older. The penguins are getting older. Getting, get, verb, and older is an adverb, an adverbial phrase. And finally, we have he became a zookeeper. He became a zookeeper. Became a verb, and zookeeper is a noun phrase. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed.